Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I see a fish tank there. Looking good, looking good. If you haven't sent us your team names already, please send us those team names. You can do that on the form link that we've sent out on the group. We'll send it out to you again. Ignore the timestamp message, that wasn't meant to be sent. So there's the answer form link, ladies and gentlemen, there's the answer form link. Get those team names in. I see we have Lord Nurmals Furballs back this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a round of applause. Here we go. Done this before, you know the score. We'll be getting going in just a few minutes, about 10 past. So grab a drink, get those team names in. Please, Ben, keep the camera on. I can talk to the fishes throughout the throughout the evening. Guys, if you're feeling social, please please do put your cameras on. Please do put your cameras on so we can have a bit of banter. Now that lockdown is on its way out. Yes, Lord Nurmals Furballs. Good to see you again. There we go. Round of applause. Good stuff. Right, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. So, guys, I think this is it for everyone this evening. So, I'm gonna pop out from behind the starting soon screen now. Maybe we could have the music on still, but a bit lower. Let's do that. Hi, Ben. I see a waving hand there, but I'll talk to the fishes throughout. Don't worry. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Here we go. Right. Good evening. Good evening. How are we all? I still haven't had my post-lockdown haircut yet. It's coming next week, so this is the last you get of the booth on. But anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. As I said, we see some of our some people who've played before, and maybe some new faces as well. Thank you so much. We're going to keep doing these until people stop playing, is what we've decided. So we'll see how we fare now that things are opening up. But we are scheduling quizzes for the foreseeable future as it stands. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to reel off a bit of a script that I always do at the beginning of these to make sure you're all set up and good to play. So first things first, I'm going to introduce you to my colleague on the call. That's Vanessa Bucket Race. So she's there just for a bit of technical support. There she is. If you've got any questions throughout the evening, you can drop her a message on the chat and she'll help you there and then. So, the way that this evening works is that we use Zoom to broadcast all of the questions, and then you're going to be submitting the answers on your phone in real time. You could do that on a laptop as well if you wanted to. Most people opt for their phone. So the way that we do that, ladies and gentlemen, is through Google Form. I'm just going to show you a very quick video of how that works. So it's worth paying attention to this bit. This is how we get your answers in real time.
In order for us to calculate your points in real time, you will need to submit your form at the end of each round. This will bring you to an Edit Your Response page. Click on Edit Your Response, and then under the Pick a Round menu, select the round that we're playing. For example, here is the History round, and you can see all of the answer fields for you to fill in as you're playing along. Once you've filled those in, click Submit, Edit Your Response, and then head on over to the next round of gameplay. Again, here we've picked the Serial Killer round, click Next. All of the answer fields are there, and once you're finished, click submit and then edit your response once again.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Two of the teams have disappeared. I'm sure they're on the way back. There's one. Ben, you're back. Where did you go? And Lorraine's back as well. What happened there? Shall we? Maybe we need to play the video again. I've never seen that happen, but two of the teams disappeared and then came straight back. Lorraine and Ben, do you need us to show you that bit again? Should we do it one more time? We'll show you one more time, guys. This is how we get your answers in real time. It's a bit like a pub quiz. You send it at the end of each round, but we'll show you how to do that.
In order for us to calculate your points in real time, you will need to submit your form at the end of each round. This will bring you to an Edit Your Response page. Click on Edit Your Response, and then under the Pick a Round menu, select the round that we're playing. For example, here is the history round, and you can see all of the answer fields for you to fill in as you're playing along. Once you've filled those in, click Submit, edit your response, and then head on over to the next round of gameplay. Again, here we've picked the serial killer round, click Next. All of the answer fields are there, and once you're finished, click Submit, and then edit your response once again.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Now that's for our Halloween quiz, but it's the same for all of our quizzes and all of our games, in fact. What is this bit of hair doing? I don't know. It's a bit Michael Jackson, isn't it? Right. It's the same for all of our games. You submit your answers at the end of each round, and then click Submit, edit your response, and then you can head on over to the next round of gameplay. So any questions, ladies and gentlemen, put them on the chat, or you can ask Vanessa. Other than that, best of luck. I can see that you've all submitted your team names, so we're in good stead as it goes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fat Big Quiz of Spring. May the best quizzing team win, and away we go. Welcome to the Fat Big Quiz of Spring. We've got everything from live streaming to spring cleaning. As you'll see, ladies and gentlemen, we've managed to churn out 10 rounds of spring quizness madness. Anyway, shall I do the joke? Lord Mermel's Furballs, apologies for the guys who are new. I've been saying this for 7 months now that I'm going to get a new joke, and I haven't. But anyway, it's become a staple of these quizzes. I'm afraid if you're expecting Jimmy Carr, he couldn't make it, as he's been illegally impounded for double parking. There we go. We've got a picture of that there. So that's Jimmy Carr photoshopped onto a car that's also called a Jimmy. Anyway, make of that what you will, ladies and gentlemen. I promise I will get a new joke. Maybe we'll launch it in October when we're back to the full. That's where we started, October last year. I'll get a new joke and run that for the whole year. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be a quiz without questions. So it's eyes down, question number 1. And for anyone who's new, you won't know this. For anyone who's done them before, you will. We always start with a standard pub quiz style question. So I've got my quizzing cards here, and as you'll know, there's nothing on them. They're just for show. They're completely blank, but there we are. The first question, ladies and gentlemen, for the Fat Big Quiz of Spring, it's over on the history round on your answer forms. It's this one. What is the name given to the first day of spring when night and day are the same length? Now, just to give a bit of clarity around this, we are looking for the entire part of it. So it's more than, I will say it's more than one word. I'll give you a clue. It's more than one word. We're looking for all of it. It's 2 words. There you go. That's a bit more specific. It's more than 1 word. It's 2 words, not just 1 word. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we start. Now, for the next question, we've got a celebrity guest in the studio. He's one of my, how would I put it? One of my childhood role models, I would say. Absolutely love him. He's around here somewhere. He's going to be reading the next question for you. Where is he? There he is.
Hello everyone, I'm Trigger. Everybody loves triggers. What am I doing here? Oh yes, I have a question for everyone. Spring was named after something springing from the ground. But what was that something? Okay, good luck. Bouncy, bouncy, flouncy, bouncy, fun, 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 fun.
All right, well, thanks very much, Trigger. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So what Trigger would like to know is what was spring named after? Now, there's sort of 2 answers that we'll accept for this, but it was named after something springing up from the ground. There you go. So what was spring named after? For the next question, we need to head on over, I don't know, is it the West Country? I'll let you decide, ladies and gentlemen. Morris, the Morris dancer, has got question number 3 for you.
Hello! Morris the Morris dancer here. I've got a quiz question for you. Dancing around the maypole is an ancient tradition that is meant to increase which biological trait? Alright, that's it. See you later.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Morris the Morris dancer. What you'd like to know is spring is named after which an increase in a certain biological trait. So what do you reckon that is, ladies and gentlemen? Question number 4. We're over to a picture round. There's always a picture round. Now, we'd like you to give us the name of the entire site. The entire site. This is actually a landmark from within the site. You might even know the name of this landmark as the entire site. They normally just use this picture. Now this is an ancient site where people used to celebrate the dawn of spring. But can you tell us the name of the geological or architectural site, ladies and gentlemen? And then for number 5, we've got to fill in the blanks. So this is a famous phrase actually used in the Vietnamese War. Now, please include the entire 2 words. Please include the entire 2 words. But can you tell us what is the phrase? We want the entire phrase. What is it? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1, history round. So when you're happy with your answers, click submit. Well done. It's mad still. We need to do the quiz team names, ladies and gentlemen. There's an extra point for our favourite team name. We've also started doing something. So we do a lot of stuff on Instagram, right, where we give you backstage of how we build all of these games. So if this is your first night in the quiz, you'll see we do some fairly interesting bits and pieces. And then we run these other names. We do like games. We do like game show nights, and we do scavenger hunts, and we do this wacky wager betting night. Anyway, you get to see backstage of how we build all of those. We also do lots of quiz questions every day on there as well. So we put that all on Instagram. Anyway, in order to try and build our following on Instagram, you will get an extra point this evening if you tag us in a story, and it's a good story. We're going to give a point for the best story that we're tagged in. So if you're on Instagram, give us a tag and we'll give you an extra point. It's just 1 point, ladies and gentlemen, but it could make all the difference. Anyway, just waiting on, we'll do the team names, waiting on one team, which is, I think it's Wooliba. Did I say it? Wooliba? So they're here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Lord Nurmle's Furballs. I do love it. I need to ask you, Lord Nurmle, is your cat called Lord Nurmle? Well, I'd like to know where the team name comes from. They've played before. They're very good, ladies and gentlemen. So you might have your work cut out this evening. It's Mad Still are here. It's Mad Still. And 3 platonic pigs and 1 hairy hog. Now, I knew when it came in, when I saw the team names come in, that they were going to probably get the point. How'd you match that? 3 platonic pigs and 1 hairy hog, ladies and gentlemen. They're my favourite team name this evening. So well done. You've got yourselves a point. Now on Zoom, ladies and gentlemen, you can change your name to your team name if you fancy it, if you feel like doing that, so we know who you are. It's from Rip and Dip. It's a skate brand, Lord Nurmle's Furballs. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it might be a cat, and I'm completely way off. Right, Vanessa's put the Instagram on the group. All of the questions are in, all the answers are in, ladies and gentlemen. So let's do the reveals, shall we? Let's do the reveals. So for the first one, as I said, it's a standard quiz question. And the answer was this. Did anyone get it? We were looking for vernal equinox. Vernal equinox. Only a few teams have got that. It's a tricky one. A lot of you putting spring equinox, which of course is true, but it's not the official name. It's the vernal equinox. And then in autumn, it's called the autumnal equinox, I think. It does say it above there, but this one's called the vernal equinox. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think one team got that last week. For question number 2, we need to invite back our special guest. It's Trigger.
Oh, hello everyone! It's time to give the answer about spring. The answer is flowers. The wonderful things about spring is all the bouncing. I better be bouncing along.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the answer was flowers. The answer was flowers. It's not specifically daffodils. We also would have accepted plants. If you look this up on the history channel, they've got a website. They say it's either flowers or plants. So for the next one, ladies and gentlemen, we need to go back to Lord Nurmle is the cat mascot. I hope we get a photo of Lord Nurmle. It's on the chat, guys. I'd love to see him. Right, ladies and gentlemen, question number 3. Morris the Morris Dancer. It's back to the West Country for the reveal for question number 3.
Hello! I've got the answer for you. It's fertility. All that baby making. Right? I'm off to do something else now. See you later.
So there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. He's off to do something else now. Right. That was Morris and Morris. So it's fertility. It's fertility. Now, I will say, Waliba, your answer is technically correct, but it's not the answer that we were looking for, because it is traditionally to try and increase fertility. But I think you're right. It probably does increase dopamine as well. But I'm not sure the ancient druids knew what dopamine was. So they did it because of fertility. And then for the next question, ladies and gentlemen, we wanted the geological site. And 2 teams getting this correct. Very well done. It was indeed the Chichen Itza. Now that pyramid there has got a different name, but the whole of the architectural site is called the Chichen Itza, and it's where the Mayans used to celebrate the vernal equinox and the coming of spring. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to kick yourselves on this one. In the Vietnamese War, the quote that was going around was flower power. Flower power. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Flower power for number 5. So, how are we doing on the scores? We don't really do a roundup at this point. A couple of teams scoring not badly there. I'll tell you what the top score for the for the Fat Big Quiz of Spring is so far is 57. 57 is the top score so far. And then the top score for the season across all of our quizzes, I believe, is 67. I think 67. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big score, 67. But if you get anywhere sort of near the 50s, you've done really well. Okay, so we're on to the next round now, ladies and gentlemen. And it goes normal round, quirky creative round. So here's the first quirky creative round. It's a say what you can see round, and we've called it not only Springfield. That's because you're about to see a graphic with 10 say what you can sees. They are all fictional places that you would find either in films, in comic books, in novels, in proper long stories, anywhere like that, in TV programs. You'll see what I mean. So I need to get myself into the environment. Here we go. I'm in the little TV there now. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, 10 say what you can seize. They're all fictional places. They're all fictional places from some of the most famous films, television programs, novels, you name it. There's one in there from all of the above. So, ladies and gentlemen, Best of luck. Now we're going to give you a song for this one, and I need to find one. So you've got a bit of extra time, as I'm slightly off the ball. I'll tell you what, we'll do a noughties throwback. It's always a safe bet. So let's see what we've got. A noughties throwback. Ooh. Oh, this. Actually, I'll tell you what. I know their songs are very long. There we go. 6 minutes 10. That's too long. Although by the time I finished speaking, you probably would have had that long anyway. Right. I need to make a decision. And this is quite a good one. No, it's too boring. I'm going to change it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you can start. There's no reason to wait. I'm just trying to find this song. You just get extra time. What about this one? This sounds good. There we go. Didn't know this was Maroon 5. So this is about 4 minutes, this song, ladies and gentlemen, just under. So best of luck. You need to submit your answers before the end of the song. Yes, Lord Nermal, I get to see the cat. Oh, disappointing but funny. There we go. Thanks for that, guys. Best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. Just under a minute left. Can anyone beat 6? 6 was the top score last week. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, the song's over. Please click submit. Please click submit. Send us your answers. And then we're going to go back and reveal what the answers are, ladies and gentlemen. So, best of luck. Best of luck. As I said, do feel free to change your names to your team names. I see the Lord Nurmals Furballs. I wonder who the other teams are. I'm trying to, not that I can see anyone, but I'm still trying to figure out who's where on my gallery view. Right, I've forgotten. I should really spotlight the video, shouldn't I? There we go. You might have done it yourselves already, double-clicked on me, but there we go. There's it spotlighted for you. So well done. Everyone's in. Let's see how... Oh! 8 out of 10 for 3 platonic pigs and 1 hairy hog, ladies and gentlemen. 8 out of 10. Top score for this round so far. Very, very well done. So here we go. Let's go back and reveal what the answers are. So, we're going to go round the boards. Now, the first one's a bit niche. Well, it's not that niche, but well done. A few teams got this. It is Lilliput, which is the fictional world from Gulliver's Travels, ladies and gentlemen, from Gulliver's Travels. It's called Lilliput. So, well done if you got that. For number 2, it's Red Dwarf from the comedy. A few teams getting that as well. Number 3, Endor from Star Wars. Number 4, Hollyoaks, ladies and gentlemen, from the show, Hollyoaks. Number 5, yes, so number 5 is Springfield, because the round is called Not Only Springfield, because it is there we go, Springfield. Number 6, ladies and gentlemen, from the film Avatar, that's Pandora. Number 7, from Batman and all of the DC universe, that's Gotham, because that's Ham from Toy Story, and he's a goth. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen, it's Teletubbies. Yeah, you go, Teletubbies. A load of tellies in a tub with bees, Teletubbies. Number 9 is Middle Earth from The Lord of the Rings. And number 10, ladies and gentlemen, Bedrock from the Flintstones. So what did you miss? 3 platonic pigs and 1 hair. You did put, I think you might have got 10 out of 10. I've just seen that our spelling for Lilliput was a bit too restrictive. So it looks like you've missed 1, it says RN, but I can't see where you've missed 1, so maybe you didn't. Right, Third Rock from the Sun. That was for Middle Earth. Close, guys. There we go. Very well done. Right, with that, we're going to be going on to the next round. It's the music round, ladies and gentlemen. It's the music round. So well done. Now, the more you do that, the more you give that one a go, the more likely you are to... the better people perform. Typically, month on month, people get a bit better at that one. So well done if you got those right. Now, this is more of a standard round. We've got the amazing Alex Tan, ladies and gentlemen. She always reads our first musical question. So normally, she's an amazing singer, and it's really difficult to disguise what she's doing. So this month, we've done it ourselves with a bit of auto-tune. But she's so good at singing, she doesn't need it. So we've gone the other way, as you'll see, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a song, it's related to spring somewhat. Best of luck. Can you tell us the song that Alex is singing?
Hey Lawrence! Hey everybody! I am back this week for the first musical question, and as usual, I am going to sing a song for you guys, and you're gonna have to guess what it is. I guess I made it a little more difficult this time, so let's see if you can find what it is. Here we go.
You tell me
that I made you believe in no man, no cry. Maybe that's right.
that was just enough for you. You don't say okay, but I'm the light better when you find the way. Get your love so bad, just sure.
There we go. Now, you've got to think, I've always, because I get these, and she is genuinely unbelievably good. So you could check her out on Instagram, guys. Vanessa put it on the chat. She does these live performances and live some of her videos as well. So please give her a follow on Instagram. She's awesome. So what song do you think she was singing, ladies and gentlemen? Number 2. Question or music number 2 is fill in the blanks. Don't let it get away. It's a... There you go. Not quite as good as Alex. So can you fill in the blanks, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's finish the lyric. Finish the lyric. Can you finish the lyric? For the next question, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a name that tune for you. So here we go. We're going to play you a song now. This was a pretty big hit in, I think, 2006, 2007. Here we go.
I'm leaving quickly before she come and try to get me, and I'm taking everything with me. But I'll come down to house wrong. No, she got me doing things I'll never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you, I'm wrong.
Listen to the lyrics if you don't know it, ladies and gentlemen. You might still get it.
Got me doing things I'll never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you, you do.
There we go. Spring related-ish. Okay, for number 4, ladies and gentlemen, it's a song in reverse. A song in reverse? A song in reverse. So it's caught a few people out. You'll all recognise it, but it's whether or not you can get the title. Here you go. Can you tell us what song this is? It's even good backwards. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. But what is the song? We want the title of the song. We don't need the artist. Just the title of the song, ladies and gentlemen. And then finally, because it's spring, we've well, it's who writes all of our music. It's Ed. He's rewritten a song as a bird song. You're back, Ben. Yes, let's give him a round of applause. There they are. Yeah, I can see someone. Good stuff. Not just the Fishers anymore. Guys, I don't know who your team is, though. You need to change to your team name so we know who you are. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is now a bird song. We've got a bird song for you. We've recreated a famous song as a bird song. Can you tell us the song? Now this goes on a little while, ladies and gentlemen, because Ed, who writes all our music, I don't know if he's planning on releasing a whole album, but get those answers in. This will just keep playing. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. A good sort of minute and 30 of that. Right. Very well done for the teams there. Everyone's submitted now. Oh, Waliba. You need to tell me Waliba. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know if there's any other way to say it. Well done. 4 out of 5. Top score on that round. Good stuff. Let's give him a round of applause. So, all teams getting 3 little birds. Well done. A few teams knowing the niche Name That Tune. Here we go. Let's go back and reveal the answers. First of all, it's over to the wonderful Alex Tan with the answer to question number 1.
It was It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC.
It's gonna be me.
And I hope you guys could find the right answer. I will see you next time, and back to you, Lawrence.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. What a tune. So, they've got a dog! I'll get distracted. Look at him. Look at him. He's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Might add them to the spotlight just very quickly. Let's have a look. There we go. They've got, look at him. He's beautiful. Very good. Right, you don't want to hear my dog impressions, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So it was Gonna Be May by NSYNC, and I don't know if anyone's seen. It's been a meme for like 3-4 years of Justin Timberlake. Whenever May's coming up, it goes around all the WhatsApp groups. And then when they told us when we were coming out of lockdown, there was a recent one saying, when's the next time I'm going to see my friends? And it's a picture of Justin Timberlake saying, it's going to be May. So there we go. For the next one, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of teams getting this one right. It was U2, and it was It's a Beautiful Day by U2. So well done. 2 teams getting that correct. Number 3, the same two teams getting this right. It's I'm Sprung by T-Pain.
Yo, Fizzle, what's poppin', B?
Hey, Kyle, Don.
It was in there, you can hear it in the chorus. They say
talking about,
but this is one of
Come
those,
on, man.
you know
We got
it or
the
you
picnic
don't.
poppin', man. We got chicks over here. Man, you gotta come join us, dog.
Alright, I'll see y'all in a minute.
Yo, I don't think he coming too, dog.
Anyway,
Everybody up there
let's go
live.
to the chorus. Oh, it's not letting me. It's just stopped it. Oh, cheers. Right, is it going to let me? It's not going to let me. Right, it was I'm Sprung by T-Pain. For the next one, ladies and gentlemen, you all got this. It was 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. What a tune. And then 3 out of 4 teams getting the Bird song. Well done. It was the Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. So very well done if you got that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we can do a bit of the scores, actually. We take a look at the scores on the doors. One team's stormed out in front of that Say What You Can See round. Here we go. And then it's extremely close. So there we are. This is what it looks like at the moment. They've really rocketed it out in front because of that Say What You Can See round. And then everyone else is in second on 8 points. So well done, 3 platonic pigs and 1 hairy hog. 9 out of 10 on the Say What You Can Sees. That's outrageous. Good stuff. Go on! See you cheering there, like, yes! There are 4 of you, so enough niche knowledge among you. Very well done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's on to round number 4. We call this April Fools. So, in this round, I've created what I would call a comedic monster. I've merged together 10, they're like alter egos. They're alter egos. So I think that's what I've called them on the form. Is that right? Comedy characters, alter egos, comedy characters. We want you to name all of them. Now, there's please 1 comedy character per box. 1 comedy character per box. I need to reveal the monster. Here we go. There it is. Oh, there we go. Use this one on Halloween. Right, ladies and gentlemen. So, I see some of the teams already discussing. Within this character, there are 10 things that are symbolised by very famous comedy characters. It's kind of all of some of the references are a little bit niche, but you should recognise something from, and there are 10 comedy characters in there. All comedy characters, not really comedians, comedy characters. So best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. But a Tenacious D for this one we thought would be appropriate. There we go. So that is quite a long song. It's about 4.5 minutes, but worth every minute.
This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we was hitchhiking down a long and a lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road.
And he said,
Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul.
Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other,
and we each said,
okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow and the grass doth grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. beast was done, he asked us, "Be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men." Rock. This is not the greatest song in the world, no. This is just a tribute. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world, no. This is a tribute to the greatest song in the world. Alright, it was the greatest song in the world. Alright, it was the best motherfucking song, the greatest song in the world. And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song we sang on that fateful night, it didn't actually sound anything like this song. This is just a tribute, you gotta believe it, and I wish you were there, just a matter of opinion. Good God, God love him, I'm so surprised to find you can't stop him. I'm finally about rich motherfucker constriction.
Please click submit now, ladies and gentlemen. That's another very good score for 3 Platonic Pigs and 1 Hairy Hog. Well done, Lord Nurmals Furbles. Good score for you there as well. I'll tell you what, for this one, I'm mad still. Right, I'm mad still. We've got to speak. There are 10 boxes there. 1 per box, please. I've got to go distribute your answers on each box now to give you the points. So I will be going through, but please, 1 answer per box. 1 answer per box. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. You all got the gist, which is good. So we're going to go and reveal the answers now. I've actually built a graphic for this, so it saves me having to do any of the hard work. Now, one thing I will say is lots of people, and I need to work out what bit this is, lots of people have said Timmy Mallet, and that happened last week as well. But I don't know, is it the glasses? Because that, for me, is definitely Dame Edma. But I don't know. I don't know what bit is the Timmy Mallet. We'll see. I'll have a Google later on. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the reveal of the 10 comedians. Need some music for this. So, we had Father Ted. Very well done. A few people getting that. We had Ali G. We had Alan Partridge. Very well done to anyone getting the niche reference there for the traffic cone nipples. We had Mr. B. So, it was Father Ted's priest outfit. Ali G's beard. Dame Edma's glasses. Mr. Bean's tie. Keith Lemon's cast on his hand. Is that the one you missed, 3 Platonic Pigs? Mr. Bean's tie. It's quite... Oh, no, you got that one. Okay, good. Nessa's tattoo. Kevin the Teenager's hair. Lee Nelson's hat. Alan Partridge's traffic cone nipples. And then the face was of Mrs. Brown's Boys, where you had the mole there as well. So very well done, ladies and gentlemen. Very well done. With that, we're heading on over to the people... the food. Is it called the food round or the people round? It's the people round, isn't it? But it says food where I am, but it's definitely people, ladies and gentlemen. I just haven't swapped it over. So this is the people round. Now, we always start the people round, and the food round, actually, with fake news. So the first one is this. It's an April Fool's special. So I'm going to show you 4 headlines. One of them is a real headline, and it was shown for... April Fools one year. The other 3 were never April Fools headlines. So we're looking for you to tell us which one was genuinely published in the papers, I think in 2009. We'll take a look. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So which one of these is the real headline? The real April Fools headline. I believe it was published in The Guardian. One of them is a real headline. Best of luck. And now for the next question, ladies and gentlemen. It's an inventor's question. It's an inventor's question. Who created this? Question number 3. Who's this hiding behind stained glass? Who's this hiding behind stained glass? And then for question number 4, who's this? It looks like the Grim Reaper. Who's this hiding behind the shadow? They're a very famous cleaning person. They have a cleaning show. Now you need to look at the silhouette to try and get it. That is them cut out. So you've got to try and envisage who's behind that. I know it looks like the Grim Reaper, but it is actually a famous spring cleaning celebrity. Famous spring cleaning celebrity. And then finally, question number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Get ready to meet the Dandelion. Who is our Dandelion wearing this week?
Thing. We're both here right now. Here it is. So sexy.
Who's the Dandelion wearing this week, ladies and gentlemen?
Excuse me, miss, I couldn't help but to notice how alone you are. I dig the attitude and how you acting like you own the bar. Got me flashing keys and I don't even know the car.
Ladies and gentlemen, best of luck. And once you're happy with your answers, click submit, and we'll go back and we'll reveal the answers. The Dandelion's not the most extra part of this evening. It's one of them. For one question, took me 2 hours to animate a moving lion wearing whatever brand that was. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Get those answers in, ladies and gentlemen. Get those answers in. And then we'll be going back and revealing. I'm just building part of the next round. We're trying to make it a bit more robust. But when you see what it is, you'll notice that it's not an easy feat. Anyway, wish me luck. Don't worry. Well, the good thing is we've got all the questions as a backup on the form. But there's a bit of a live element to the next round, as you'll see. Oh, no, it keeps falling off. I'm going to have to just hold it up, I think. Doesn't like the cushion's too big. That sounds random, but you will see what I mean. There's a cushion involved. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well done. Everyone's in now. Everyone's in now. So let's go back and reveal the answers to the people round. This is the people round, and then we'll do the scores, and then there'll be a short intermission, about a 5-minute intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. So question number 1. Nobody got this. Nobody got this. Now, the one that everyone knows is the spaghetti tree. There was one released about a spaghetti tree in the 70s. That's probably the most famous April Fool's headline ever printed. But the one that we decided to use was this one. Genuinely printed by The Guardian. They said Tesco to fit aisles with trampolines to reach top shelves. That was printed in 2009. So... clearly no one read that particular article. Dogs will walk owners in new dog parks which open this summer. It's quite believable, isn't it? A couple of teams putting that. So well done. For the next one, ladies and gentlemen, it's the creator of Springfield. Of course, it's Matt Groening. It's Matt Groening. Well done if you got that one. One team getting the next one. Very well done. Now, in line with the... You'll notice there's a bit of a clue because it is the Fat Big Quiz of Spring. It is, of course, Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer, ladies and gentlemen, well done to It's Mad Still getting the point for that one. For this next one, I love it. Someone put Kim Thingy. I nearly said it's not. Is it that Kim and Susanna? I'm not sure. Anyway, it was actually Marie Kondo who has the series. Oh, look, I can tell one of the teams knew it. Yeah, she has a series on Netflix, and she's very grateful about... The thing is, the things behind her maybe make me think it's someone else. She says she does this stuff to throw clothes out. You say you're grateful for the clothes, and you wish the clothes farewell, and then you get rid of them. So that's her thing. And all teams getting this one, ladies and gentlemen. Our Dandelion was wearing Burberry this week. Was wearing Burberry. So well done, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Now we're going to take a look at the scores, and then there's going to be a 5-minute intermission to go grab a drink, refuel, and do what you need to do. Here we are. The scores on the doors. They're still out in front. 26, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, they've done very well on 2 of the 10-point rounds. 9 out of 10 on Say What You Can See, and 9 out of 10 on the comedy Frankenstein's Monster. But what I will say at this point, anything can happen. Not only are we only halfway, the final round is always worth 20 points. So we will see how everyone gets on, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how everyone gets on. So we'll be back in just after 8 o'clock. We'll be back with the second part of the Fat Big Quiz of Spring. Grab a drink, very well done, and we'll see you in a few. Tag us on Instagram in a story. I meant to say that as well, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be checking those and be giving an extra point for the best one. Okay, give us a thumbs up if you're back, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a thumbs up if you're back. And we'll be going any minute now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, give us a thumbs up if you're back. We're going to be heading on over to the next round now. So if you're back, let us know. There they are, two of the teams. Come on, 3 platonic pigs and 1 hairy hog. Where are you? Right, here we go. Wow. Are they there? What do we think? I don't think they're there. Hopefully, we'll give them, I'll tell you what, we'll give them another, let's put the scores up for one more time. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know what's going on with this. Which way does it go? Go on. Right. Come on, 3 platonic pigs and 1 hairy hog. Hopefully we're not on mute and you can hear. We're ready to go. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we did say 5 minutes. Now all the questions are there on the sheet, so they can catch up if they're just getting back. So, right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to be heading on over to the next round. We call this Absolutely Buzzing. So, bit of an experimental round, as you're about to see. So, in this next round, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a load of well, we're gonna show you the bee factory. I've created a bee factory, if you will. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now I've got this fisheye camera that we're going to use to show you it all, but it's a bit tricky to get to grips with. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the bee factory, and you can see it here. So we've got these little bees that are going to come up on a conveyor belt, and they're going to give you extra questions, extra clues about the question. And look, you can see that it does this. I need to get a camera to get it looking better, but you can see it does this sort of mechanical whirring, and then the bees will be coming up the escalator. They're back, ladies and gentlemen. You're missing the bee factory. There we go. So it will move the conveyor belt as well. So let's give you a slightly better angle on that. There are the little bees holding items that begin with B. So I don't know. The first one, ladies and gentlemen, is this question here. So you can see a little bee there. He's holding a can of beer. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A little bee holding a can of beer. But what we would like you to do is tell us which beer brand depreciated by 112 million last year during the pandemic. Which beer brand depreciated by 112 million during the pandemic? And you'll see now the little bees. I've got to take this one off because hopefully he'll come off. I've got to be super delicate with this. I need to make it more robust, but because we're going to bring the next bee into light. Here we go. It's the orange bee, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, an orange bee, and he's holding a beaker. He's holding a beaker. I don't know. So it's a chemistry question, essentially. This is all just for show. I think all the questions are there for you, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the little bee holding a beaker. We want you to tell us what is the chemical formula for. It's C6H1206. It's the chemical formula for which food? For which food? We'll accept 2 answers for this, ladies and gentlemen. As you'll see, it's an absolutely buzzing round, so you'll see why we accept 2. For the next one, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to take this guy off. What I need to do is strap them in, and then they can go upside down, and I won't have to remove them. But it's the green bee, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him. He's holding a bee movie. He's holding a bee movie, ladies and gentlemen. Because the next question is this. Which famous comedian voiced the lead character? Barry B. Benson in the film Bee Movie, 2007. So what do you reckon? What do you reckon, ladies and gentlemen? We'll give you a little tour of the rest of the bee factory. There's a beagle there, just for good measure. We don't use him. It's a bee factory with a beagle. Then we've got a beekeeper. We've got this bee superhero, and then just the whole factory, as you'll see. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3, we're looking for the voice of Bee Movie. We're looking for the voice of Bee Movie. So give us your answers. Now we're going to head on over to the next question. So we need to take off this little guy here. And which it must be the purple bee. So where's the purple bee? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The purple bee is holding a book by Beatrix Potter. There you go. So we would like you to tell us this. It's a red bee on the broadcast apparently, but it should be a purple bee. Which novel? What is the name of the famous puddle duck created by Beatrix Potter? You probably all know the rabbit, and the rabbit's there, but we want the puddle duck. We don't want the rabbit, we want the puddle duck, ladies and gentlemen. So can you tell us the name of the puddle duck that was created by Beatrix Potter? And then for the next question, just putting on the other bees. We've got 7 bees to get through. Next question, ladies and gentlemen, let's get rid of this was the cushion that I was having trouble with. The bee kept falling over. Right, for the next question, you can see it there already. Beano! It's a Beano question, ladies and gentlemen. A bee holding a Beano. Oh dear. So, what do you reckon, ladies and gentlemen? What is the name of the dog featured in the Beano comics? What is the name of the dog featured in the Beano comics? Now, last week, this was absolute chaos. I'll tell you, it was absolute chaos. Bees flying everywhere. We've sorted it out this week. Last week, bees flying everywhere. All of their little items were falling off. Some of them didn't even start with B. That's not true. They all started with B. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next one, we need to... I'll tell you what, I've actually got a tool for this. Look, I've got a proper little bee tool to make sure they don't get hurt. Right, there we go. We'll take that one off. Right, who's next on the bee conveyor belt? It's the blue bee holding the Beatles. There you go. That shake, the 3 platonic pigs away. You're right, the amount of effort to keep it streamlined with bees. Like how do you even get a Beatles record that size? I don't know. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what is the name of the Beatles record label founded in 1968? Oh dear. Right, there we go. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, let's take off this bee here. We've got the final bee for you. It's this. It's a bee holding bee. Oh no, he's gonna go. Is he? Oh, it's bringing back. Hey, oh, he's gone. Oh, oh dear, we've lost the bee. This is not the era, like the era of, you know, we're trying to keep the environment friendly. Bees are a very important part of that. Let's bring him back. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, our little light blue bee holding Biro. That's because it's a question about flower or flowers. Right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, which flower was once more costly than gold and has bulbs which can replace onions in some recipes? So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Just for show, the Bee Factory. But my hope is that we'll be doing this again next year so I can use the bees again. Otherwise, I've created a Bee Factory for nothing. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. So when you're happy with your answers, ladies and gentlemen... Oh, I did forget to explain something. And I always forget this because I'm panicking about the Bee Factory. It does say it on the form. And you can go back and edit it. We'll give you a bit of extra time to edit it, just in case. Because if you get a question wrong, you actually get minus a point. You get stung by the bee. It does say it on the form. I see a few teams going, oh my God. It does say it. I should have said it as well. But if you get an answer correct, you gain 1 point. But get an answer wrong and you'll be stung. And you'll lose a point. So if you want to go back and change any, what you need to do is go back to the round, delete the answer, and then submit. If that's what you'd like to do, ladies and gentlemen. You need to submit a space, though. You need to submit a blank answer, which has to be a space. I see the 3 platonic pigs and 1 hairy hog being like, we definitely didn't know that one. Let's go back. Let's go back. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. If there are any of them that you want to go back and change, we'll give you... It does say it on the form, but I forgot to mention it. We'll give you the chance to go and delete them. All you've got to do is go back to the round. The answer should still be there. Change it to a blank space and then submit. That's what you would do. So we'll let you go back in case you want to update any of your answers, ladies and gentlemen. In case you want to go and update any of your answers. I will say one team, yeah, it's probably worth you going to do that. I won't say who. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so best of luck. Get those answers in. Actually, most teams doing pretty well there. Most teams. I'll tell you what, because everyone got this, but it's mad still. We're going to give you the point, but no, it's not Gasha. It's Nasher. It's Nasher. So it's mad still. You've got the point. But yeah. I will say, ladies and gentlemen, there's only so many ways that our computer system can pick up the answers. So try and get the spellings as accurate as possible. You're more likely to get the points. There's only 4 teams this evening, so I can manually have a little edit and look at it. But try and get the right ones in. You've got the points for Gasher, though. It's mad still. Well done. Okay, good. I think everyone's updated who wanted to update. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we're going to go back. Are you all happy? Are you all happy if you've left any? If you want to leave any blank, go back and put a blank in, as I mentioned. So we're going to go back and reveal the answers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to cycle through the B's for you. We're not going to bring them back on the conveyor belt. So here we go. Number 1, it was the yellow bee, wasn't it? And the yellow bee, the answer to this, well, it was coronavirus, and the beer company that took a massive hit was Corona Beer. It was Corona Beer, ladies and gentlemen. They lost 112 million because in the United States, it went viral with this sort of fake news stuff that Corona Beer would give you coronavirus. So it lost 112 million. Genuinely happened. So for the next one, ladies and gentlemen, it was the orange egg. It was the orange egg. And the answer to this, we would have accepted honey. We also would have accepted sugar because it is officially sugar. But the honey it comes under the same chemical formula and it's bees. So we were hoping it would be honey, but you also would have got the answer for sugar. One team putting bacon. Absolutely love it. Not the chemical formula for bacon, but why not? I guess it's because it's like bacon and a beaker, maybe. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, the green egg. That was voiced by Jerry Seinfeld. Very well done, Jerry Seinfeld. Quite a few teams getting that one correct. Good stuff. For the next one, ladies and gentlemen, the purple bee. The purple bee. The name of the famous puddle duck was Jemima. Jemima Puddle Duck. Every team got that one correct. So very well done. Every team getting that correct. For the next question, ladies and gentlemen, the pink bee was Nasher or Gasher, whichever one floats your boat. That was the answer for Dennis the Menace's Dog in the Beano. The Beatles record label was called Apple. It was called Apple.